Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the Zenith Toon Link. Oh, wait. This isn't a normal intro. You found the... Oh my goodness. You found the secret episode. I'm so proud of you. That's actually way too loud for an intro. That's more like it. Hey, good day, good secret finders. Congratulations to you. So on and so forth. You have found the secret episode. This secret episode is based around some of the new things that I will be implementing in this upcoming season. I'm talking zombie apocalypse. I'm talking about the zombies, and I'm talking about the ghost having a little bit of a more significant role when they show up. And changing the oh my gosh, this is how this person achieves a zombie victory, or now a ghost victory, which is technically kind of sort of possible, a little bit. You might see today, you might not, it's all up to RNG. But also there's some other items that are in this play, and you'll see, look. They're all up chance, so I assume most of them will show up. However, let's introduce everyone who's here first, then I'll give you, let me say the things first. You know what this is, it's the secret episode. We've done it like, what, 8 other times? Something like that? Something of that nature. Go ahead, in the description below, there's my pinned comment. In that comment, first person, second person, third person, fourth person, each of you gets to select someone to go into one of the 4 brackets. Five brackets. If you want to enter someone in the World Pancake Championship match, you know what? Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You can give that person pancakes, earning them entry into the World Pancake Championship match. That's the 5th. That'll be the 5th and final one. So the first person gets to select of any of the 5 brackets. Second person of the remaining 4. Third person of the remaining 3. Second person or fourth person of the remaining 2. Last person gets the leftovers. You get it. You got it. You know how this works. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to comment. I was first, I was second, I was third. You know. You know what you're doing. You know. So a lot of you work together and you find it anyway, and it's just a good time. It's a good time by all. So, I do ask of you. Let's introduce everyone who's here. What am I talking about? Makoto. Hina's here. Togami. Celeste. Chihiro. Oh, I meant to add. Should I do that before? No, I'll save even that for a surprise, not even for the secret episode. Celeste, Chihiro, Hifumi, Junko, Taka, Kyoko, Leon, Mondo, Mukuro, Sakura, Freaking Sayaka, Toko, Hiro, Danrapatu sees Hajime Akane, Fat Togami, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, Gundam, Crazy Yoko, Ibuki, Kazuichi, Mahiru, Mikan, Nagito, Nekamaru, Peko, Sonya, Teru, and Azuru. V3C, Shuichi, Himiko, Maki, Rantaro, Kaie, Day, Ryoma, Kurumi, Angie, Tinko, Kori, Mew, Gonta, Kokichi, Kaito, Samugi, and Kibo. Ultra Despair. Girls! Komaru, Jack, Jotaro, Katoko, Masaru, Monica, Nagisa, Haiji, Hiroko, Taichi, Yuta. And lastly, Future Side. Chisa Daisaku, the Great Gozu, Juzo, Tengen, Kizakura, Munakata, Ruruka, Mitarai, Seiko, Izioi, and Maya, and we have a show to get on the road. But before I say that, go and make your picks in the comments like a normal episode, because some of you found this early. Some of you were here at the tail end of the season like, oh, this is where it all began. I'm going to tell you guys this season's secret achievements. Also, you guys won't know the gimmick immediately. I think this is the latest I've kept the gimmick kind of like under lock and key. Sync AV's Battleship. There is a way to play Battleship with me, and you know what? One of the tributes, we'll see if it happens. I've added a couple just classic board games in there. Steal a tank and use it, an easy one. 8+ KOs in a game. Ride a unicorn? ? Get trapped trying to free someone. That's something that can happen to you. I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I've played around every so often. I'll have some time to just play around with the simulator. sneeze the arena back into Christmas in July, aka the Christmas in July game achievement. Turn into a zombie. Easy. Easy. It will be, you'll see it's significantly easy in this one, but that's because it's raised odds. Grill for hungry feast peeps. So you know what? Just grill in the feast. Because it's the grilling season, it's the summer season, there will be specific, hey, get grilling. Dive heat stroke. Unfortunate. Burn down Yoko's items and misfortunes. Love that. And then the first Dangon character. Oh yeah. To the moon and back. You have to get sent to the moon and then return. It's a single event, but it's very rare. I just kind of, you know, I want someone to go to the moon. I'm gonna make my picks real quick though. There's some fun achievements this time around. Most of them I believe should hit, but I say that every season, and you know they don't all hit. Give me Chihiro for first. Give me Sonya for second, and lastly, give me the Great Gozu for third. That man's just hulked out. And let me tell you, by the time you see this, I don't know. So I was memeing with a couple of people. I just said a fun thing. I was like, July 17th, AV Mania, and I might make it a real thing. So by this time you were like, wow, AV Mania actually happened, man. I have fun yonder these parts. Let's start this game. We're gonna see all the crazy things that could happen in the simulator this season, and if you're viewing it clearly after this is being made, you've seen some of the things that have happened this season. Let's go ahead. Let's find out. Let's proceed. And I think it's safe to say, I think it's safe to use this music again, which is great. For now, we'll go ahead. Let's start round one. Let's see what unfolds. And the tributes, the podiums, the horns. It's good to be back. Sound the horns. So the thing is, it's actually going to be really interesting. The inventors, to get that secret achievement, would have to make the tank, get it stolen, and steal it back, or have another inventor make it, and then they steal it. I mean, it's possible, but it's going to be hard for the inventors specifically. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the show on the road. As Kurumi wants to protect Angie. Celeste can't take her eyes off of Junko. Nagito puts a death collar on Tinko while she's asleep, and this is the first time that I'm recording that the death collars are officially in play. It was an idea via the Discord, and I was like, I'll take some of these ideas and I'll add a couple more of my own. This is how we are also adding the majority vote. If 6 people get death collars, there is a high chance that you will see a majority vote. A low chance that you'll see 6 people get it, but a high chance that you'll see a majority vote, and if there's a majority vote, those people don't lose their collars. The people who died at least, or don't die rather, the ones who survived don't lose those collars. So it could be some crazy things happening. Taichi tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome! Mitsurai wishes he could go home. Gozu feels strong enough to handle anything Gundam. Thinks of a dark poem. Seiko gives Maya various things that she's found. Maya builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching Maya make neat contraption from these scraps. Monica steals that tank while Taichi's asleep. Maki is glad that she can rely on Tinko, who has a death collar on. Daisaku finds weight. And Anomalocaris? Aren't those extinct? Leon doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Territory, which, or at least tries to get others to notice him. Mukuro ambushes Kurumi, kills her. Kurumi's my girl, though. Peko kills the Great Gozu in front of Izue. Izue rushes out, but it's already too late. One of my picks. Hope my jinx isn't that bad this season. Nagisa can't help but admire his own genius mind. Oh no, Haiji found a dimensional scythe. Those were supposed to be collected at the end of season 4. Ruka finds some other scraps. She's now Cave Ruka. Sonya's proud to lead Danganronpa 2. Chisa's unshaken by any of this. Kokichi has made some mistakes as a leader, but wants to do right by Danganronpa V3. Shuichi walks into a very strange machine. His molecules get all rearranged and he's got ghost powers. And the other detective here, Miss Kyoko, has Pokeballs. We know how dangerous those can be already. Junko hits on Togami. Togami finds it suspicious. Kinda sus, Junko. Mondo hopes to get everyone out of here. Kizakura attempts to kill Mondo, but his bro intervenes just in time. Taka had to kill Kizakura to protect Mondo's life. That's the bro G's right there. Akane knocks Mondo out in a fist fight and puts a death collar on him as well. Ifumi thinks about what he did to end up here. Crazy Yoko does something really cute. Taka thanks Makoto for being there for him. Hina uses a mysterious gas to knock out Jotaro and Fat Togami and puts death collars on them. Oh! Maya's cooking up a genius idea. Nekomaru doesn't really want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Mitarai. Nobody really wants to do that, let's be honest. Kazuichi plans a party for the loyal members of his harem. There's no members of his harem right now, but you know, the entourage will still show up. Juzo sobs quietly. Chiaki can't believe that Pekko's killed someone. Really? Well, that's something I believe pretty easily. Cory challenges Seiko and Ryoma to an anything goes pancake eating competition, and Seiko, you're going on to that World Pancake Championship match, baby! Kaede attempts to kill Kazuichi. Nekomaru intervenes to protect him. Unfortunately, he gave his life for it. Hiroko puts a death collar on Gundam while he was asleep. Yikes. Yikes. Himiko recalls something about Kurumi, sobs quietly. That's the mom right there. Not Mama, though. Mama put a death collar on somebody. Mama ain't playing no games. Tengen feels horrible for failing Future Side. Togami doesn't really understand why Hiro was searching for junk when Togami can simply buy it. Fat Togami hates the way the death collar feels on his skin. Izuyoi sobs quietly. Kotoko draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kibo, ready to defend those friends. Gonta fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Chihiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Ryoma found a Komodo dragon. I guess it is an animal. Seems they've taken a liking to each other. Toko finds a lovely bikini, puts it on, and Jack, the other half, isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Freaking Sayaka. Is it because of the bikini? Is it Jack? Who would have thunk? Is looking for an easy way out. Kaito picks her looking neat and cool lying in various places. Angie keeps trying to tell a joke, but it always falls flat. Mahiro wants to protect Mikan. Me too! Save your Mikans out here! Azura won't die like the others. Hiro looks around for stuff to scrounge. Tenko and Cory conspire against Maki. Hajime was lost and thought he's found a wish ring. He's got magic in him. Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks. It's useless, but it looks cool. Ibuki kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Jotaro looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Makoto, Rantaro, Maya play suspenseful music as Fuiko chases Angie. Fuiko then steals the tank from Monica while she isn't looking. Rantaro, Maya, and Makoto, they just grab their instruments too. They were like, alright, well we just played, so let's just get ready to play again. They're really out here ready to vibe. Sakura, Mukuro, come at Nagito from both sides slaughtering him. Tsumugi can't take her eyes off of Mew. Mika knocks Kokichi out in a fist fight, puts a collar on him. Ooh, Munakata and Tengen get into an argument over who should be in charge. You know what, those two fighting? I believe that. Masaru tries to kill Daisaku, but Daisaku retaliates and is forced to kill the headphone vibing child. Komaru finds a waffle. Really? Yuta and Katoko's fingers touch by accident. They both blush just a little bit. We only lost 8. We have a lot of collars in play. And a Claire de Lune 4. Kurumi, Gozu, Kizakura, Mitarai, Nekomaru, Ibuki, Nagito, Masaru. You see all of those, right? All of those collars, there's a lot of them. A lot. Will we see a majority vote? What will be the fate of those with those collars? That much I don't know, but we will proceed to see what happens. We still have 64 left. So many more. Let's go to the next round. Let's see what is about to unfold when we see a lot of orange. Oh my gosh. Tsumugi, former champion, ambushes Fuihiko, former champion, slaughters him. That former champion on former champion violence. You hate to see it. Shuichi shoots blast of energy from his hands at Chiaki. She's able to dodge and narrowly escapes Akane. Steals Chihiro's tank while he's asleep. Himiko wants to end things once and for all with Celeste. Himiko actually bites the dust. Komaru really doesn't want to. Perhaps. I hope Kaito doesn't win today. Imagine him winning on a game that doesn't really count. It's like a secret episode kind of thing. In my heart of hearts, I would count it, but like, you know, that'd be a shame. Komaru doesn't want to. Finds himself having to get rid of Mahiru. Sakura knocks out Nagisa in a fist fight. You fought Nagisa? I know he's my employee of the month, but like, you have heavy hands, Sakura. Of course you knocked him out. Death Collar on that boy. Tengen tries to kill Togami, but Togami tries to bribe him. Tengen takes the money and then kills him anyway. Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball. Out comes Lucario, who uses Aura Sphere, decimating Rantaro. Tinko tries to rip off the Death Collar, but she did no damage. Daisaku tries to cheer up Izuyoi. It's not really working. Kotoko checks on that Demon Summoning Circle. Check that out. A demon. Mukuro, okay, well, he's not gonna do it. Attacks and kills Kaito before Kokichi can react. Kokichi's actually very beat up about it. Leon admires Mondo's strength. Chiaki patrols vigilantly, ready to defend those that she loves. A mischief of rats runs up to Peko, who lovingly embraces them. Teruteru can't handle the stress after losing a teammate. He's now a little bit more cowardly. Maya can't help but admire her own genius mind. Hiro hopes to have a Harmony Body. Hifumi seems to find Hiro's presence soothing, and Shuichi just doesn't want to carry on anymore. Hajime wishes for some pizza. His wish ring shimmers for a second, and his wish materializes right in front of him. Mikoto, Mikan, and Maya grab their instruments and play a sad song for Tako. You hate to see it. Ryoma sicks his pet Komodo dragon on Sakura. The beast has a feast, and that is a high-protein feast. Kaede finds some leather scraps, rather caveman-like. Nagisa thinks the plans to get out of here. Izuyoi is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Won't die like the others, as it were, won't. Crazy Yoko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Sonia thinks about Nagito and sobs quietly. Mikan, Makoto, Maya plays suspenseful music as Toko chases Kaede. Toko's like, you've done it all, and I've done it none. I want glory. Whoa. Did you guys hear that? The song just went like ba 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 ba. Junko uses a seesaw contraption to stab Tengen. Rest in peace. Hina can't take her eyes off of Junko, especially as she's using a seesaw contraption to stab Tengen. Jack, well, she just sobs quietly. Oh. Kazuichi formally invites Munakata to join his harem. Munakata respectfully declines. You're lost, my guy. You're lost. Don't particularly understand what's happening. Haiji snaps. Seiko creeps up on Leon. Points her shotgun. Point blank at him. Shoots him dead. Juzo thinks about what he did to end up here. Yuta can't believe the Komaru's killed somebody. Sayaka can't wait to kill again. That sounds about right. The Archons see great potential in Ruruka. Grant her an Animo vision. Toko fires a rocket at a group of enemies. Kazuichi and Patagami are caught in the explosion and are blown to bits. Chisa, ready to defend those friends. Maki mopes around uselessly. Mondo finds a dapper suit, puts it on, it's quite fetching. Gundam attempts to kill Maki, but Kibo intervenes to protect her. Unfortunately, Kibo dies in the attempt. Mew builds a machine that might revive Kibo. It doesn't do anything, but hey, it looks cool. Chihiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. He might. He might. We are down quite a few more, but we still have 45 more to go after this Claire de Lune 4. Fuyuhiko, Himiko, Mahiru, Togami, Rantaro, Kaito, Sakura, Tengen, Leon, Kazuichi, Fat Togami, Kiba. 45 people remain. We could look at the statuses, we could, but I don't think we're going to. We have a show to get on the road, and that road is the road to AV Mania. It's not the road to AV Mania. I'm gonna make that thing happen. It might not be July 17th, but AV Mania is coming. It's coming. I promise you. I promise you it's coming. Let's go to the next round. Let's see what's about to. Oh, I saw a whole bunch of. Oh, okay. Never. That's just everybody who has already perished down there. Nagisa feels horrible for feeling the ultra despair. Girls, Gonta's got a wrestling singlet free. He could put off some fantastic moves. Maybe I want him in AV Mania. Sayaka looks for an easy way out. Nuclear waste from the power plant that the arena was built on top of reanimates Taka's body, zombifying him. I don't like to talk about, you know, where the arena was built on top of and how I got access to that land. Hey, but you don't put something in Kolang and Bears the places, I tell you what. Sumugi is looking only out for herself. Crazy Yoko tries to kill Haiji, but the combat gear diverts the blow. Akane drives around the arena in her cool tank. Hifumi has found an ancient scepter. He has become so dangerous. In just one event, Azuru sets down a trap. Mew tries to get others to notice her. Munakata gets caught in one of Azuru's traps. All he can do is hope to be freed. Sonia tries to keep on a brave face for everyone's sake. There's not many more left of you, actually. Danrapatu's having a rough go of it. Shiro tries to build a tank that out of sticks and rocks is useless, but it looks cool. Izuyoi uses a mysterious gas to knock out Shuichi and Junko in order to put death collars onto them. Maki wants it to be over already. Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball and out comes Snorlax, who flattens Tinko. flattens her like a pancake. I do enjoy pancakes too. Hiro looks around for stuff to scrounge. Mikan and Maya and Makoto grab their instruments. They're still ready to practice. Mukuro puts on a death collar on Gonta while he's asleep. Haiji looks around maniacally seething. Hina is being adorable as always. Kotoko polishes her demon's horns. How wholesome. Makoto wants to protect Hina. Mondo attempts to kill Juzo, but Daisaku intervenes just in time. Daisaku had to kill Mondo to protect Juzo's life. And then Juzo uses that second chance to just destroy someone on his team. Huh. Daisaku finds a turtle on the beach who slowly approaches him. A new friendship is born. Genocide Jack is on the verge of snapping. Seiko knocks Celeste out in a fistfight, puts a collar on her as well. To protect Sonya, Chiaki jumps Toko and neutralizes her. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon Celesteris with secrets that it hid. Now she's got superpowers. She's an ordinary gambler. She's Celeste 10. Kaede and Mew attack Haruka from behind, killing her. That is the power of the champion. That is a dangerous duo when it comes to titles. Chisa eats something she shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. Komaru calls back on the moment that she took the Knight's Oath, and she valiantly dons that Knight's armor once again. Teru sees Munakata helpless in a trap, promptly stabs him repeatedly with a tree branch. That's the coward's way out. Ryoma also draws a demon summoning circle on the ground. Tenko writhing with maggots. Kokichi actually snaps out of it. Junko whispers some things into Hifumi's ear, but Hifumi's a bit too innocent to understand, and Shuichi possesses Hina, walks right off of a cliff, nose dives, and perishes. And then Shuichi flies out and he's like, haha, I got him. We are down past the halfway point. 37 are gone, and this round we lost another 8. I think it's time to ask you guys a little question. And Taka's a zombie, don't forget about that. Could infect people. We might see that zombie-ness spread in a moment. It's a Claire de Lune 4. Tenko, Mondo, Maya, Toko, Ruruka, Chisa, Munakata, Hina. Will we? Yeah, let's take a peek at everybody's statuses. I just want to see what everybody's got. Daisaku, no collar. No collar. Juzo, no collar. Seiko has that shotgun, and Izio is shell-shocked. In fact, everyone who's left alive from the future side has no collar. Danganronpa 2 has Akane with a tank. That's dangerous. Chiaki is feeling heroic. Crazy Yoko is just a lunatic, but she's cute while she's doing it. Mikan, the horn bearer, and she's cute while she's doing it. Sonya, Teru, and Azuru are all still here as well. No collars for anyone on their team that's alive either. Goodness gracious. You have the neon open sign. Oh gosh, Komaru is dangerous. Komaru, oh, there's actually a little bit of extra stuff for the neon open sign as well. I don't like it. Genocide Jack's still around, as well as Kotoko, Nagisa with a collar, and then Haiji as well as Yuta. We'll go on to Danganronpa 1, who has Makoto, Celeste with that collar, Chihiro, Hifumi, Junko with a collar, Taka, the zombie, not technically in. Kyoko is still around with the Pokeballs. Mukuro has the collar as well. And Hiro's still around too. And freaking Sayaka, we don't like to talk about her though. Danganronpa V3 has a half-ghost collared gumshoe named Shuichi. Maki has the collar. We have enough collars actually now for the majority vote to happen, but will it happen though? Kaede is around, as well as Ryoma, and Mew and Gonta. Both have collars, actually. Kokichi has a collar, and so does not Tsumugi, but she's alive, so that's nice. That's all of the people who are left. We have a whole game to get through. You know who's left. You're about to see maybe some zombie antics about to go down, but first and foremost, let's click next round. Let's proceed. We will see. The Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball, and out comes Dave. Fire Blitz. Dave, I'm so proud of you. That's my boy. Uses Fire Blitz. You know, maybe next time don't target Maki, though. Fire Blitz scorches Nagisa, Akane, and Maki. Ryoma tries to kill Komaru, but the Knight's armor diverts the blow. Haiji's frenzy finally dies down. Hifumi does his best to avoid Celeste. Izio doesn't want to carry on anymore. Something inside of Seiko snaps. She is frenzied. Juzo sobs quietly. Freaking Sayaka attacks Shuichi from behind. Kills him. Rest in peace. Mew tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks, succeeds. Teru puts a collar on Daisaku while he's sleeping. Kokichi longs for death. Crazy Yoko wants some things once and for all with Junko. Junko actually bites the dust. Yuta has a horrible feeling in his chest. Makoto seems to find Hifumi's presence soothing. Taka gets a hold of Kotoko's leg and bites them, turning her into a zombie. Oh gosh. Mikan tries to kill Haiji, but Kaiji's combat gear diverts the blow. Genocide Jack is looking particularly erratic today. Hiro thanks Makoto for being there for him. Izuru seems unshaken by any of this. Sonya kills Celeste before Hiro can react. There's nothing that Hiro can do. The dead husk of Maya arrives with maggots and knee. Ooh, thank goodness. Haha. You know what's about to get played. It's time for Avi's Wares and Despairs. As Komaru turns that open sign and says, "Hey, Avi's Wares and Despairs is open for business," there is now a chance that she opens Yoko's items and misfortunes instead. It probably has happened in the season already. But there's a chance for it. There's a chance. Mukuro cuts Kyoko in line. Kyoko cuts Mukuro with a knife. Gonta gets a 69% discount on a vision. How do we sell those here? How? Jackie gets a 75% discount on an AV soundboard. Wait, that's not for sale. I need that. Kaede gets a 99% discount on a vision. How do we sell those here? Chihiro gets a 6 discount on a 6 sword. Daisaku gets a 25% discount on Pokeballs. And Tsumugi works at Yoko's items and misfortunes. Is only there to gather intel. I see. I'll remember that, Tsumugi. I'll remember that. After I play this Claire de Lune, of course. 4. Nagisa, Akane, Maki, Shuichi, Junko, Celeste, Mukuro. Well, here we are. Your final 26, actually. I don't need to go through, it's just a slight bit stronger than an average sized game. However, we're about to see probably a whole bunch of orange because we already have a bunch of unique items in play. Let's see what unfolds, I guess. Next round. Yeah, that's exactly what I expected. Actually, what am I doing? This is still Avi's Wares and Despairs. Hold on, hit me with that Rebel Heart real quick. Jack gets a 50% discount on a wish ring. How spectacular. Komaru, Sonya, Hifumi go to the freezer section. Ryoma locks them all in, freezing them to death. Yuta gets a 75% discount on a dope chainsaw. Kokichi tips over an aisle, which causes the other aisles to fall like dominoes, crushing Juzo, freaking Sayaka, the squad right there. Good job, Kokichi, I'm proud of you. And Mikan going to set the forest ablaze with his pyro vision, catching Chiaki, Chihiro, and Kaede in the flames. Azuru takes too many free samples and skilled off by security. Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball and out comes Roserade, uses Petal Dance, tearing Gonta to shreds. Haiji works at Avi's Wares and Despairs, restocking the shelves as best he can. Crazy Yoko gets a 33% discount on a nice stack of pancakes. Makoto takes a free sample, but unfortunately has an allergic reaction and dies. Daisaku never wants to kill anyone ever again. Mew shops till she drops. Dead. Ryoma feeds his pet Komodo dragon a rat. We are down to 12, goodness gracious. Tsumugi's looking for an easy out. Teruteru and Hiro joust with shopping carts, only Teruteru survives. All of this foot traffic is really doing a number on the store, so I hire Izuyoi as a janitor. Seiko starts laughing maniacally in aisle 6 and is promptly kicked out by security. That's what happens when you're frenzied. You go on to random aisles and you start laughing like a maniac. You hate to see that, but you also hate to hear this Claire de Lune 4. Sonya, Hifumi, Komaru, Juzo, freaking Sayaka, Mikan, Chiaki, Chihiro, Kaede, Azuru, Gonta, Makoto, Mew, Hiro. It's not saving Grace Picks yet. Now I think I realized something during this run, and I've never had it happen in testing. I need to give the zombies 1 or 2 events in the arena events, so they aren't stuck in an endless loop of trying to perform the arena event thing. Because now I think they might technically be out of play. Which is why I like to do this during this episode, because it's like, well, that's something that I would not have expected to happen. It's a good catch. And I'm gonna jot that down, actually. I'm gonna do that right after the episode. Because that's pretty quick. I got a couple ideas for that, too. Zambies. Arena event. Alright. But that leaves us down to 12. There's still a dozen people left. And so we have to proceed. Shall we? Let's do it. We shall, or we could just make it so. Oh my, you too? Samugi finds a seemingly official decree from a powerful Archon. Will she dare to hang it up? We're not getting any ghost either. That's crazy. It's upped. It's upped. Haiji practices some strategic moves in his combat gear. Ryoma checks on his demon summoning circle. To his surprise, the demon actually comes out. Sweet. Teru puts a death collar on Samugi. Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball. She's been on doing good work with those Pokeballs. Frying Seiko, Kokichi has taken his own life. Genocide Jack wishes Teru would just disappear. And then he's gone. In the blink of an eye. Nobody seems to remember he ever existed. You hate to see it. That was my champion, oh my champion. Crazy Yoko feeds a few pancakes to the wild beast, temporarily befriending them. Juzo's lifeless body putrefies peacefully, silently. Izio has a blank expression and seems unresponsive to what's going on. Daisaku sends out a Pokeball, out comes Piplup, they splash together in the river, how adorable, and using his chainsaw, Yuta brutally chops Ryoma to pieces. That is most unfortunate, but we do have your final 8. In this wacky, crazy game, we didn't get any of the, majority votes either, gosh! But I'm not re-recording this episode, this is a secret episode. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a terrible turnabout. Not yet, it's actually a Claire de Lune 4. Seiko, Kokichi, Teru, Ryoma. 8 remain. But that means it's time for you to make some new picks, and those picks are your Saving Grace picks. 8 people remain, and I'm gonna tell you just who they are. We still have Taka's a zombie, but he's also caught in AV's wares in despair, so we'll see. Kyoko has 9 KOs. 9 KOs, she got the Pokeballs early, and boy did she do work with them. Goodness gracious. Daisaku, 2 KOs to his name. All sorts of things on his docket as well. Could he pull off this victory? Is Kyoko the last survivor from Danganronpa 1? Daisaku and Izuyoi the last 2 from Danganronpa 3. V3 still sees Samugi as their last survivor. Yeah. Danganronpa 2 still has Crazy Hiyoko. Is it just Crazy Hiyoko? That's wild. And lastly, Ultra Despair Girls apparently still has a couple of people. Genocide Jack, Katoko, who's technically, you know, a zombie, so not really in play. Haiji and Yuta. I feel like I missed somebody. I must have missed somebody. Anybody else? Knock knock. Danganronpa 2, Crazy Yoko, is it just you? I must just be you. V3, knock knock, who's there? I don't know who. Okay. Izuyoi and you. And then that and that. Okay, that's your Saving Grace picks. Make them right now. I'm gonna make mine too. Give me Crazy Yoko for first, Izuyoi for second, he's gonna snap out of it, and give me Kyoko for third. And those are my top 3. We got 8 competitors left. 2 of them, hope it's not counting the zombies. That might have been my bad. We'll see how that goes. This might be, it's not scuffed though, it's never scuffed. It's your final 8. And they all stand tall with their hearts beating or their zombie skin rotting with the same pulse and heart rate and beat and all of the other things that I usually say. The same heartbeat, the same pulse as that of a samurai woman. Let's go on, let's click next round, and let's see how things unfold. Crazy Yoko throws several pancakes at Haiji, attracting the wild beast, who she befriended, and now they maul him. Yuta finds a rat in a cave, feeds it some fruit. More rats show up because of this, and Yuta feeds all of them. He has an army of rats at his disposal. Goodness gracious. Daisaku tries to rip the death collar off, but he did no damage. Samugi tries to hang up a notice from the almighty Shogun herself, and then she does. The Vision Hunt decree has commenced. Genocide Jack and Samugi decide not to take sides. They don't think this will last more than a day anyhow. Izuyoi and Daisaku decide not to take sides either. They don't think this will last anyhow either. But Kyoko has found an Electro-Vision. I'm sorry, has found a samurai sword, picks it up in the name of the Electro Archon, which is fitting considering her tag team partner. But we are down just 1. Via pancakes via the wild beast. It's a terrible turnabout for Haiji. And that leaves us with 7. 7 folks stand tall. 7 folks look to win this secret episode, 7 folks still have the same heartbeat as that of a samurai woman. Who will it be? I'm not entirely sure, but we're about to find out right here, right now, as ooh, we are down to 4. In a moment's notice, Kyoko tosses out that Pokeball because she has been Pokemon training this entire time. At Tsumugi, Ice beamed her, she's frozen solid. Crazy Yoko has no vision, though the violence stirs something deep inside of her. And she's got Geo on her side, joins the fight. Genocide Jack wishes for some really nice eyebrows. The Wish Ring shimmers for a second, and now she's got them good old eyebrows. Yuta has no vision, devoted his life to the Shogun, and he picks up a samurai sword. In the name of the Electro Archon, Izio uses a mysterious gas to knock out Crazy Yoko and Yuta in order to put collars on them. And Daisaku tosses out a Pokeball, and now he's Pokeball training too. Right now would be Moltres versus Articuno, and Daisaku would take up that win. Uses Fire Blast, burning Genocide Jack and Izio to a crisp. We are down to 4. It is Daisaku, it is Crazy Yoko, it is Yuta, and it is Kyoko. And it is a terrible turnabout for Tsumugi, Jack, Izio. And I did code that wrong. Right, I was just miscounting. It seemed like we had less people in. It's because they don't show up as X's, the zombies. Maybe I'll give the zombies some sort of different like modifier, not an X, but it'll show up like, I don't know, Minecraft zombie face or something. I might add that in. However, I could add that in. That would be neat, actually. Maybe not maybe a Minecraft zombie, because that would be the easiest, the easiest, most recognizable thing. However, it's your final 4, and you know what that means. Between Kyoko, between Crazy Hyoko, between Yuta, and between Daisaku, the 4 of them are all caught in what we like to call a crisis of fate. We've also seen no ghosts, which is crazy to me. However, this next round we will see specifically that Crazy Yoko summons a shield protecting her from Daisaku's attack. Crazy Yoko then causes the ground beneath Daisaku to cave in, burying him alive. Kyoko puts up wanted posters, and Yuta has a really nice day cooking with his rats. We are down to now 3. Daisaku's gone, which leaves us with Crazy Hyoko, Kyoko, and Yuta. And it also leaves us with a terrible turnabout for Daisaku, Crazy Hyoko, Kyoko, Yuta. Your final 3. All still caught in what we like to call a crisis of fate. And with the weapons that these homies have, it could be over in a moment's notice. That's all I gotta say. They all have the items that can kill more than one person. Let's see what unfolds. Will one of them use them? One of them does not use them. In fact, both of them did use— oh, of course it's Yuta. He's coming back. He's feeling it again. Kyoko tosses a Pokeball. In fact, this is the end, actually. This is it. This is it. It ends here, the perfect 10, round 10. Kyoko tosses out a Pokeball, and out comes Lucario. Kyoko doesn't actually like— Lucario actually doesn't like Kyoko, and uses the Aura Spirit decimating her. Crazy Yoko invites Yuta to share pancakes with her. Yuta accepts only to kill Crazy Yoko while she's enjoying the breakfast feast. We are down to just 1. And it's the man that you never count out Kokichi, but you always expected from this man after this terrible turnabout for Kyoko, Crazy Hyoko. He wanted it today. Did he deserve it today? I don't actually know. I'm not entirely certain. I think he only had like 1 or 2 KOs. Yeah, he has 2 KOs, but you know what? He did get the name to be your winner. And new. He doesn't actually get anything for this. I just like saying and new sometimes. He outlasted. That's what he did. He didn't have a murderous onslaught like Kyoko with 10 KOs. He didn't just wait in the shadows like Teru Teru tried to do. He was out there, and now he's in here as your winner. Yuta, from Ultra Despair Girls, takes the win. We didn't get 1 majority vote. We had the collars in place and we didn't get one of them. It's because people kept like getting snatched. as soon as they got colors in the next round, they were like snatch at the early parts, and I was like, oh no, come on, the colors, come on. And then we had a buff 6 again, and then people would just get snatched all over again. It was just really bad RNG for that. But I know for certain it will happen during the season, and I got, you know, 1 or 2 notes on this game that I'll fix in the actual season. We didn't see a single ghost though. We saw 1 zombie, and it kind of got ruined by the arena events. I also have to fix that, but hey, now I know, and that should make a very interesting season. Generally, if this goes how it is supposed to go, the zombie win only happens if everyone is turned into a zombie by the end of the game. Not like everyone, but that there are no more people alive and only zombies remain. And in that case, at that point, the zombie that has turned the most tributes takes the victory. And if it's a tie, the zombie who was turned into a zombie first, the alpha zombie, takes that victory of the zombies who turn the most people. That is the general for a zombie win. It's a shame we didn't see the ghost one because I think it's actually a lot more interesting. Ghost, like full ghosts, have the potential to either repossess their own body or possess somebody else's body and try and get them the win as them. Which I think is kind of neat. I think it's really neat. I like that concept a lot. It's kind of tongue-in-cheek in the body swap kind of thing that we've experienced before, but it's like, whoever the simulator says is the winner is the winner. I like that. It's real tongue-in-cheek. It's kind of like a revival event. But I think it's really tongue-in-cheek, and I like it. And I'm pretty certain it'll happen at least once before this goes on. Or before this is findable, but you know, you guys took a long time last season, so who knows? I don't think this one's harder. I think this one was pretty easy, or little easier. But I know I'm gonna throw a red herring in there, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Kyoko had 10 KOs, Ryoma had 4, Daisaku has 4, Kokichi had 4, Shuichi, Mukuro, Crazy Yoko, Gonta, all had 3. Junko, Kaede, Kazuichi, Komaru, Teru, Yuta, and Sakura, and Toko, and freaking Sayaka all had 2. Everyone else with 1 or less. This is always a big game. But it has ended. Right here. Right now. And I think that's it. You know all of the things. Hopefully you found this. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I am kind of peeved that no ghost showed up because that's gonna be my favorite thing this season. People are gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's the ghost. It's anybody's game. It's currently set so there's like in terms of likelihood, there's a 50% likelihood that and I might change that. No, I'm gonna probably keep it that way. 50% likelihood that they take their own body, 30% likelihood that they take their teammate's body, and then a rest of a likelihood that it'll take, a 20% likelihood rather, that they'll take someone else's just random body. And I'm excited for it, I'll be completely honest. Until next time, stay classy, Year of the Zenith. Toon Link Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalous Cars, and your United States Aviator taking off. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.